again. It's a rich thing.
Welcome back to another video, guys. So Modelones has released a new colour cube collection, and the theme for this collection is Unlock and Unleash, and they have also collaborated with 3 different influencers, so we're quickly just going to go through them. So this first one is by Saxon Sharbino. She's an American actress. She's known for portraying Amelia Robbins in the Fox series Touch, and Kendra Bowen in the 2015 remake of Poltergeist. So let's have a quick look at this one. So we've got all the colours down the side on the outer packaging, and on the inside we've just got the regular colour cube packaging. These are so cute. I love the little brushes that they always come with. These little brushes are really nice to use with solid cream gels. They're just a nice stumpy little thick bristled brush. So we've got the Modelones branding there, and if you put the lid on the back of the brush, it doubles up as the handle, so you end up with like a full-size brush, if you will. So this particular palette is called Colour Confidence. So sometimes with solid cream palettes you'll get little water droplets on top of the gel. That is completely normal. Oh wow, look at those colours. Right, so these are kind of maybe end of summer going into autumns, a bit of a shimmer, couple of neutral colours. Right, and straight onto this next one. Is it Jaco Vasquez? Oh, I don't know, I'm so sorry guys. And he is the freelance makeup artist and content creator who's got more than 1 million fans all over the internet. So he's a freelance makeup artist and content creator. Right, so this one is called Pretty Unique One. I used a couple of these ones today. Guys, look at them shimmers. That pink and green, and then the neon. I like that it's got a black as well. I love that. Right, quickly. This one is by Tom Bachik. I don't know. So sorry. And he is a Hollywood celebrity manicurist with over 20 years of experience. He's worked with Jennifer Lopez, Beyonce, Selena Gomez. Oh my gosh. So this one is called Rich Girl Retro, and I can see why they chose that name. So this has got a reflective, glittery gel polish in there. Look at that. Can you see it? I love that. I love the red, the green and the blue metallic in this collection as well. I think the gold in the middle is a cat eye. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's a cat eye. But that red, green and blue, they're going to be fantastic at Christmas, aren't they? Right, so shall we get on with some nails? I've pulled out Modelones Solid Builder Gel, and this is just a solid extension gel that's very popular at the minute. And I've not used any of these for well over a year. Dual forms. I wanted just long, square nail tips, and I haven't got any, so I thought I'll make my own tips. So when you're using dual forms, always use one size that's a little bit too big, so you've got room to put that product in. Yeah, I just wanted long, square, or kind of tapered square tips, and I didn't have any, so I thought I'm just going to use some dual forms today and kind of make my own tips, full cover tips kind of thing, clear extensions. That's what we're going with anyway. So I'm starting with my pinky, and I'm just using a cuticle pusher. I think cuticle pushers are a perfect shape for dual forms like this. So I'm keeping it quite thin at that cuticle area, and then I'm just going to spread it all the way down that tip, as far down as I want the length to be. I'm just going to get my lamp on ready there, and I'm just going to press it. You have to press this stuff quite firmly because it is really solid, but as it's clear you will see it spreading out and attaching to your nail. So push it down really hard, make sure it's fully attached at the sides. I actually didn't need to use this little lamp because you don't need to hold this stuff down, it stays down, so you can just put it straight in your full lamp. 60 seconds cure. So that's that cured. Now I'll quickly show you doing another nail. So again, I'm just going to get a blob of this bead. We're just going to get a bead of this solid extension gel using my cuticle pusher. You can use a silicone tool, or if you wear gloves you can use your finger. Keeping it quite thin at that cuticle area, and make sure you get that product right up the sides of that dual form. Don't leave any little gaps at the side because you will see them. And then just spread it down as far down as you want the length to be. And I'm just checking there that I've got it pretty much the same length as my pinky. Always pull it down a little bit longer than you're going to want them, just so you've got room to file. So again, I'm going to press that down onto my nail really firmly. You can see it spreading out and fully attaching to the whole of your nail. And the good thing about this, if you do get any that leaks out, you can just scrape it away. It's not wet, it's not sticky, it's absolutely fantastic, especially for beginners, because it is a bit sticky when you're learning, isn't it? So again, give that a full 60 seconds cure. So that's that done. I'm going to get the rest of these done off camera now, guys. There we go. Voila. I had to use my middle one on my pointer finger, so that's why I've already took that one off. So just give your dual forms a quick twist and a pull, and they should just pop off like that. Now they do look rather ugly at the moment, don't they? So I'm going to give these a file and a buff. This is really awkward under the camera, but I am just going to show you a little bit of how I file them. So I start by bringing the length down to where I want that to be, and then I always go straight up my sides. Guys, when you're using a new file, please make sure you file the edges like this, because I didn't. This was a brand new file and it took a little slice out of my pinky. It was really, really sharp. Look there. Always make sure you file down the edges if you're using a new file. Right, so I'm just getting rid of that little lip around my cuticle area. You can see the edge, where the edge of the dual form's been sometimes. So I'm just getting rid of that little lip, and I'm just going to taper them in, like a half coffin, half kind of tapered square kind of thing. And I did, off camera, go underneath slightly with my e-file, just to make them a little bit thinner at that tip, because they were a little bit bulky. Yeah, I'm going to do the rest of the filing off camera, guys, because it's so awkward under this camera. But that's that one done anyway. Right, so this is where we're at. They're all filed and buffed. I'm just going to give them a quick coat using Modelones base coat. Whenever I'm using solid cream gels, I always like to do a base coat first, because I just think they apply so much smoother. Right, I'm going to start with this palette, pretty unique one, and I'm going to start with the pink, the shimmery pink, obviously. And I'm just going to do, I think I did 2 coats on my pointer finger, and I'm going to use the green shimmery one on my pinky. I decided to go with a little watermelon type set. These shimmers are beautiful. You can build these up a little bit on a clear tip like this, with 2 or 3 really thin coats like I've done, or you can put this, because it's really sheer, over a solid colour. Can you see that little speck, little bump there? It looks like a speck, it looks like a bump, but it's not. It's actually inside the tip, and I couldn't get rid of it. I did try to file it out, so all through this set it looks like I've got a little fleck or bump on this nail, and I haven't. It's something inside that clear tip. I was so pissed off with that. So that's had 2 really thin coats. I think I did give it a 3rd coat off camera. I'm going to do exactly the same using this shimmery green on the pinky. And I think these cure for 60 seconds. I was giving them a 60 seconds cure. And then I decided on my thumb I was going to do a vertical ombre. So I'm just going to paint down the left hand side using this green, and I'm going to leave that wet, and then I'm just going to paint the right hand side using the pink. And because the shimmers, they blend so easily, you can't see where the colours are joined. They do blend really, really easy. I've gave that a 2nd coat as well off camera. Right, and lastly for my base colours, I'm using Rich Girl Retro now, and I'm going to use this nude. I really like this nude. This is the kind of nude you guys have probably noticed I use a lot as base colours. So that's going on the middle 2 nails. I'll just show you doing this one. Again, I'm doing 2 really, really thin coats. This stuff is so creamy and opaque. it just applies beautifully, don't it? Right, so that is all my base colours down now. I'm going to use that pink in the middle and I'm just going to start painting. These are going to be little watermelon slices. So I'm just going to fill this nail with little triangles just like that. Simple little triangles like that. I'm not going to show you all of them because there was a rather lot. So that's all my pink triangles done. They've been cured and I'm using Modelones white gel polish now because there's not a white in these palettes, and I'm just doing a little stripe straight across the top of those watermelon slices. Right, and now I'm going to use the green out of this palette, and I'm just, same as I did with the white, I'm just going to do a little green stripe directly above all of those white stripes that I've just done. And lastly, I'm using a dotting tool and I'm just going to fill these pink triangles with little dots, just so it looks like the little black seeds what you get in watermelon slices. And then that's going to get one last 60 seconds cure. How cute are them little slices? I want to eat them. So there we go, that's my design finished. I'm going to use Modelones top coat, give these all just a nice coating of glossy top coat. Look at that bump in the pointer finger, that's so annoying. So I've pulled out some rhinestones. I want to use some of these green ones and I want to use some of the hot pink ones out of this mocha collection. And in my head I thought I'll do a watermelon slice just to look like those little slices. But I think they ended up looking like a bunch of grapes. So I'll let you watch for a sec. Let you watch me making my bunch of grapes. So there we go guys, that is them finished. I'll leave links to everything in my description box. I've got a discount code for Modelones as well. That will be down there. I love this solid building stuff. I think I managed to make myself some tapered square nail tips, didn't I? Little bit thick, but it's been a long time since I used dual foams. Anyway guys, that is it for today. I hope you like the design. I hope you like my bunch of grapes. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And hopefully, I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care, bye.
There's no stopping this flame, cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes.